Respected Mr. Pramod Kaushik, President of Association of Geospatial Industry, respected Lieutenant General Girish, who are my predecessor, doyen of Geospatial Industries, and dear friends. First of all, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to AGI for inviting me in this inaugural session of India Geospatial Leadership Summit 2024. I am also delighted that the theme of this summit, Geospatial Technologies Accelerating National Development, it's quite relevant in today's day. As we all know, what is geospatial, what is geospatial data, what is geospatial technology. So I will not go much into detail of those things, but yes, today geospatial data has having lot of importance, lot of relevance for each and everything which is happening surrounding us. We talk everything in context of some reference. So even if I am standing here, that also you will give some reference stating that yes, Surveyor General of India is in India International Center, which is situated at such and such place. And that can be utilized for with whatever purpose people want to utilize, that can be utilized. And this is for the one small point I am mentioning, but it is when it comes for the whole gamut of lot of things, then this data has having lot of importance. We can use it for lot of things, but yes, how to use it? When in 18th century and 19th century, we were using technology of those days, like theodolite survey. We were doing this chain survey, plane table survey, and those days it was called most modern technologies. But today those technologies are irrelevant, or maybe having a very little significance, because today we have gone to the different level. But yes, this technology is continuously evolving, and continuously means day in and day out, new infrastructure is coming up, new services, applications are coming up. So a lot of equipments are there, new procedures are there, new tools are being used for geospatial technology. Today, when we were talking about theodolite survey, great trigonometry survey, which was done in India, and we had a reference benchmark, then we came to GPS. Today we are using GNSS. We are using this GNSS through our CRS network. As Pramod Kaushik ji rightly mentioned some time back, CRS, it was a dream for our country. Even a Survey of India did not have that many number of CRS just 4 or 5 years back. It took almost 10 years for us to have more than 1,000 CRS network for this large country. Process was initiated a long time back, but yes, technology was new. We were not knowing what kind of specifications would be there, what kind of issues will come up. And yes, we all bottlenecks were cleared, and today we are, I think, one of the 4th largest country which is having a CRS network. This 4th largest CRS network in the whole world, next to US, Japan, and China. And now so many private agencies as well as government agencies are also coming forward to use the data of CORS, which we were also not aware that yes, this data can be used for so many other purposes. ISRO Space Application Center has done MOU with Survey of India because they want to do research on earth crust deformation. NRSC wants to do MOU with Survey of India. Morning, Mr. Mahapatra was here. We were just finalized MOU because that will give us more precise information related to weather forecast. So these are the how this has happened. This is all due to the change in technology and new technology which are coming up. When we started work, it was manually we were making maps, and today I don't think so in Survey of India we hardly print new maps because now everything is available digitally. Survey of India has also closed down the 3 printing groups. One was which was in Kolkata, that just some 1 week back we have closed down. One printing group we were having in Hyderabad, that also we have closed down. The Dehradun printing press also we have closed down. Only the printing press which is in Delhi, we are keeping it functional to fulfill the requirement of defense forces. So the printing of map is totally it is now in the private domain. Whoever wants to print map, they can print. Someone told that previously, if we want some data from Survey of India, it was taking 6 months, and today within 1 or 2 days you are getting it, and that is the reality. And for that, last 15-20 years, so many new initiatives have been taken by government to liberalize this sector. If I will touch upon the various issues related to geospatial data and what are the use, I think all speakers, they have spoke about there is a use in the agriculture sector, we have to do some land records modernization, someone will talk about the various usage of geospatial data. Yes, and if you will also see that in our national geospatial policy, it has also defined various fundamental themes. And these fundamental themes, if you will see, there is a first time government has delineated role of each and every ministry. They have told what Survey of India has to do. Survey of India has to do this all, we were telling that that reference framework, that is the responsibility of Survey of India. Finalization of administrative boundary, because there is a huge issues of the administrative boundary. The reason being, once in 1906, Survey of India handed over this revenue survey to the provincial government. After that, no systematic efforts were made to harmonize the administrative boundary. And this is the first time, after this National Geospatial Policy 2022, first time serious attempts were made to harmonize the administrative boundary. And maybe in another 1 month or 2 months time, we are going to have a harmonized administrative boundary. So you take any department, that will be the boundary, administrative boundary, whether it is a panchayat, whether it is a village, or whether it is taluka or district or whatever it may be. Previously it was not there, because some states they follow block level of administration, some states follow taluka level administration, some follow some different model. But now with this thing, you can authoritatively we can say that this is the administrative boundary, and within this administrative boundary, this place is located. Similarly, we have lot of discussion. People, they spoke about NGDR and UGI. Yes, we are seriously working on this NGDR and UGI, and in that definitely we will require role of private players, because it's very complex. I have been made to understand that, because the reason being, whatever data today we are having, all data are in different formats. Someone also spoke about standards. Yes, we are also seriously working on the standards. And actually, Bureau of Indian Standards, now we have requested them to come with a proper milestone, means by which time these standards will be published. So, if NGDR and UGI has to be successful, then definitely standards should be there, and unless standards are there and unless there is a homogeneity, it will be difficult to implement the NGDR UGI. But simultaneously, we are thinking NGDR UGI, it is taking little longer time. Why can't we make NGDR, at least one registry can be there, and that registry people, they can always access offline. So that process is also, we are just thinking, still this interoperability and reusability of data is there. Let us go for the offline availability of data, and I think we will be in position to do something in this aspect. We are also working on surveyors registration and certification. Previously, surveyors, that qualification was requiring only in government sector. If in government, like surveyor India, if you want job, yes, then you should have this qualification. When a state government, they are recruiting surveyor, this qualification was requiring. But if it was not that much relevant, if someone wants to do the survey work. Now we are coming up with a surveyor's registration and certification, which will means you will be in position to get yes, this is some registration or some certification this person is having. No doubt there is always also discussion related to whether it should be by legislative framework or it can be by the executive order. At present, we are contemplating only executive order, because in our country, whenever we are coming up with a new legislation, this legislation many a times it becomes little what we can say, it strangulates the free flow of things which are happening. So at present, means we are slowly we are thinking that if we will have legislation for this geospatial sector, then it should be the enabler for private players to be active in this field. Otherwise, moment means we had one committee, and that committee gave some recommendations which was it was more of restrictive nature. Then what this national geospatial policy has created an atmosphere of liberalization and democratization of geospatial sector. So at present we have kept that thing in hold. But yes, whatever will be there, it will be more enabler for the geospatial sector. We have also various in last 5-6 months, some new subgroups have been created, and all these subgroups and working group and thematic group, we will be having a representative of industry. And every working group, there will be 2-3 representative of. So industry's requirement, industry's wish will also be taken care of in our various activities. My personal request to all the people who are in this geospatial sector, Because as we have already themes have been identified, at least fundamental 14 themes are there, and 5 themes are related to Survey of India. Balance 9 themes or maybe more than 9 themes are with the various other ministries. Why can't private people, players, they can go to those ministries and they can also if you want to develop this theme, this thing you have to do, you will require this kind of hardware, software infrastructure, you will require this kind of services, applications. You may also require some innovations and some research and development. So, yes, when Survey of India and DST, Department of Science and Technology, is pursuing with respective ministries, but there is some, we also expect that private players can also go to all these ministries, departments, officials, and understand and discuss with them, so that it will give little more a boost for the implementation of our national geospatial policy. As we know that the national geospatial policy has targets of 2025, 2030, 2035. So, we are working as per this milestone, because as someone was telling that if we eat everything at one time, then it may give us diarrhea or we will be overweight or something. So, we are going step by step, and by 2035, I think India will definitely be a leader in geospatial sector. We are also seriously working working on geospatial education and skill upgradation. So for that also various activities have been initiated. Definitely it will come in public domain shortly. So this is what from my side, Survey of India is we are committed to provide national geodetic reference framework, so that more and more authenticity of this data will be there. I think Pramod Kaushik ji was telling that government agencies should come with authentic data. Yes, whatever I think data is available with government has to be treated as authentic data, and because that one authenticity is what? Someone is putting signature, someone is certifying, that is the authenticity. I don't think at present context there is anything more than that. Even High Court is also asking, okay, you give, and even what we are putting in public domain, digital content also, various courts are asking us to authenticate. So this is what the authenticity, when there is a government authority is putting signature, that becomes the authentic record on that particular time. No doubt, I think that we personally feel that the National Geospatial Policy has provided an environment which will result in use of latest technology and solutions for easy, as we mentioned, that collection of information, processing of those information, dissemination of information, and reuse of those geospatial data by various government organizations, private organizations, academicians, and in large all the stakeholders. And it will definitely be useful in accelerating our national development, as we know that we have now Pradhan Mantri has already announced during Amrit Kal what we have to achieve. We have target up to 2047, and we have whatever government has planned, we will be definitely in process of achieving those things. With this, I once again thank AGI for giving this opportunity, and wish you all the best, because these subsequent sessions are more related to what government departments are doing in various applications of geospatial data, and it has to be further strengthened. Thank you very much for this opportunity.